All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track. We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Okay, when you're ready, let's go. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, our best lap so far is a 1 minute 09.8. Okay, engines fired up, we're set. 30 seconds left in the session. Fantastic, you've got pole position. battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Copy. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear. past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. The car behind starting to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. car behind has a time penalty. Don't fight them for track position. We don't want to end up with an accident. Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Final lap, push, push.
It was. I'm just going to...
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to go scroll down quickly. Here we go. So we've got Troje taking the P1. We've got Benjamin Cam taking the P2. Checkered Flag taking the P3. Blade Strange getting the fastest lap. Does get that P4, but really did not help with all those penalties. Going all the way further down. I don't need to go further down because there was only 13. But 2 DNFs, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, 3 DNFs. There we go. KLX, Kiwi, and Vico. Can you get the Discord link? Vortex, of course you can. Here you go. There's the Discord link. Get involved, my friend. But, well, I would swear, but we're on stream. That was an effing good race. For me, it is. For me, it is. What a race. What an absolute race.
How do you close that off? How do you say a final statement on that race, Jay? Like
KLX Wall of Champions, hallelujah! Oh no, I shouldn't. But wow, it happens.
That's
isn't
one way of saying it.
Fine margins, fine margins.
Yeah.
But let's get these interviews up and ready to go. Just hopefully make sure that all of you guys are sharing your voice. Checkered Flag, you've got your moment, mate. We streamed for you tonight. You've done it. You've got the P3. Flag. Well done, mate.
Mate. DM me. Seriously, I want to put that on the Discord. If you on the TikTok, mate. Seriously. Mad.
We're not going to hear anything. He needs to share his voice, otherwise we ain't going to hear anything. We're going to have to start again. So.
Yeah, we can at the stream.
Go to the party. Hang on, sorry. Go to the party, then go on to the 3 little dots. Click on voice. Share your voice, my friend. It says allow.
Voice allow. There we go. Right. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
For everybody. There we go.
Yeah, we can. So let's start again from the start. Checkered Flag gets the P3.
Flag!
Here we go. And we streamed it for you. You got what you won, and what a race, mate. Take us through that night tonight. Yes, there was only 13 drivers, but that was some extremely clean racing that we saw tonight.
That was so good from everyone. It was so good from everyone. I loved it. I thought I was a bit screwed because I saw myself as the only guy on mediums at the start of the race. I was surprised with my pace. I was catching the leaders before the safety car, just by being an old medium. So that's when I realized, I got the pace for this. But once I got into those hards, wow, they were horrible. I did not like them one bit.
Yeah, you seem to struggle a bit with them.
I struggled, but then last 5 laps, I was able to hold a certain line. Badgham just flew away from me. It was like, what Badgham did was exactly what I was doing on the medium tires. Like, these hard tires just did not kick in the end. But as soon as I saw, I believe it was Blade had 14 seconds or something. That's when my heart just started racing. It was like, oh my god. Pushed like crazy, and got it by, what was the gap in the end? A 10th, I think.
It was
I'd
very
have to
close.
go back.
I think it was a 10th, but yeah, it was. I thought look, my whole goal was to just get top 5. I didn't really mind too much. I saw Lee the G behind me on the safety car restart. I said to myself, I'm not going to fight this guy. I'm not going to fight anyone. Like, I figured everyone will come into my strategy, but it didn't. These tires just didn't really work out for me, but it worked in the end, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was an absolutely really good race. Obviously, were you working with your teammate, with Giraffe tonight? Were you in the comms together?
Yeah, we were on comms together. I actually tried to help him in qualify and get a better position, but it didn't work out. But 5th and 7th for the start, and then, yeah, me and him worked together pretty well. Hudman became a thorn in our side, but yeah, it was good communication. Like, sometimes Giraffe would tell me, if he's getting too close to me, he would want me to go defensive. That way he didn't get a bit screwed over. So it was really good communication with him. Honestly, what a great teammate he is. I love him.
Yeah, no, that was a great race. Obviously, we noticed you were very, very close, and obviously, probably tonight, most of your battle was with Hudman and obviously your teammate. Obviously, you had KLX near the end there, and obviously a lot of
I
drama very early on in the race with obviously Haas obviously having a race ban tonight. So obviously there
yeah
was one
yeah.
Haas, then they had the two Alpha Tories, and obviously that was against Haas's time, and then obviously Vaco he crashed out very earlier on. Then KLX got the drive through. So there was so much going on with the
May
track.
I ask what happened in the safety? Why was there a safety car? I had no idea what happened.
It was Vico, the
Yeah,
Alpha
Vico. He spun it
Tauri
into the wall.
DNF'd.
He's hit it
All
into
the
the wall.
champions?
No,
No,
Sector
no,
2.
Sector 1. Yeah,
Sector 1, 2. Yeah, Sector 2.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
everyone was DNFing there.
That was
Well,
that was nuts. I tried so hard not to get a penalty. Like I didn't get a penalty till like the last 3 laps of the race. I was like, oh, are you serious? That's why I was so upset. I thought I wouldn't get Badgham, and then
well, you
luck
did.
may have
You
it.
did. Well, you didn't get Badgerman, but you got P3, and obviously, I'll hand you over to Jake unless Jake's got anything else to say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, SJ's covered most of it, mate, but I will say it was great. It was really good. I was really cheering for you towards the end. Me and SJ were both going for you, mate. I was trying to get everyone because I was like so keen. First podium, amazing stuff. It was really good. I was gutted. I was gutted when you got that pen, and then it was like, and then SJ goes, oh. Actually, hang on, there's the old mate in front. I was like, oh! No,
I wouldn't have gotten the
brilliant.
podium if it wasn't for Blade's penalties because Badgham's pace, despite him having 6 seconds over mine, his pace was incredible. Like he just still flew away. So even if I didn't get penalties and hypothetically if Blade didn't, didn't have a chance for the podium anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
It
It was a
brilliant stuff.
great race.
Thanks very much.
From what was happening up front, a lot of clean driving. I loved it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Well,
brilliant, and definitely I've DM'd you on Discord. Get me that clip. It is going on the
Absolutely.
TikTok straight away. have a good one.
Yeah,
Cheers.
definitely. Well done. And I look forward to seeing what you can do in the lovely your home track, Australia.
Oh, sweet. Cool. See you guys there then. And I'll see you possibly at the Singapore social.
Yep. Okay. Well, I look forward to it. Okay, right. Let's go on to P2. And it was further back at the back tonight, but managed to keep through and make his way through. Bargeman, mate, how are you going, my friend?
Oh, not bad. Thanks for having me.
Anytime,
That
my friend.
was,
We'll just see if we can hear you. We'll just see if we can hear you.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Go ahead, mate.
Yeah, we're there. Sweet as. You know, that was an awesome race. That was just quali lap after quali lap. That whole time. That was good fun.
There's only
I got-
13 on the grid.
Oh, I got my first pen, which I didn't want to do because you can't get them around here or you just don't do well.
No, just
So I was
stuck
pushing
up.
after that, and then that caused me to get another one. And yeah, it's just the whole time was just trying to gap that time penalty basically.
Yeah, and obviously the most obviously frustrating thing was for you is obviously having another person there to help with obviously another teammate, which was obviously unfortunate. Obviously a few didn't turn up tonight, but what was it like with most of those guys there? Because like you said, it was a quali lap. We had Blade, Strange, and Trojo. They were literally just overtaking each other each lap. You know, everyone looked like everyone was respecting each other on track. There's not many places to overtake apart from mainly that sector 3 and that first turning, turn 1 if you can get there. But you had to make yourself through the pack, didn't you, tonight?
Yeah, it was definitely a bit challenging, but the racing was awesome. Everyone was clean, at least what I saw anyway. I think it must have been Blue Giraffe and Checkered Flag.
Yep.
Was it? I had to get through, and that was good fun. Yeah, super close, super clean. It was good.
No, good. That's good. And then obviously listening to your TP in the comms box, he's obviously over the moon. One of my most respected drivers. This bloke's a legend. Well, you are a legend. And obviously
Kind words.
Yeah, well, you are. You've done a great job of getting points there. Obviously, P2. Obviously, no Haas driver tonight. Obviously, another AlphaTauri out. So very even up the top there. Obviously, KNX probably didn't have the best of races tonight. So big points for Alpine. How are you feeling going into next week, which is obviously not your home track because you are a Kiwi. So we're going over to Australia. How are you feeling around there?
It's one of my least favourites, unfortunately. I don't know. It doesn't matter what setup I do. I just don't tend to do that well on it, but we'll see.
Okay, well, thank you very much for jumping in. Jack, do you have any questions for Benjamin Cam?
Well, not too much, but I'll say you are right. The racing was so clean tonight. It was actually quite impressive to watch, mate. And yeah, brilliant race tonight. I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future.
Yeah, it's not easy to do around Canada. It's pretty tight.
Mm.
Easy to make mistakes with other people, but the only drama I had was with KLX, and it wasn't his fault. His net just dropped out or something, and he lagged in front of me and basically
Yeah,
stopped on track through the Water Champions, and that's how I broke my wing.
yeah. There was a couple times
So
he
that was why I pitted early.
Mm.
And yeah, it was full steam ahead after that.
Yeah, I think that there was a couple times that he was glitching. There was a couple times I actually like made it like oh a couple times in the race because it looked like he had totally spun and totally crashed out. So
Yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah, I think there was something going on there, but that happens sometimes. You just have to deal with it and carry on.
yeah, certainly. Well, thanks for coming in, mate. We'll see you guys in the future.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Benjamin. Appreciate it, mate. Well done on the
Later.
race.
Thank you.
Okay, right, let's go over to the finale, and it is that man, and he is Nahas, and what a race it was tonight for this man. Shojay, how are you, my friend? Hopefully we can hear you. Just want to make sure you're sharing your voice.
Hello. I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, we can hear you. What a race for you tonight. It was literally a Mercedes and Haas battle tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it, especially that first stint where we were within the DRS of each other. It was really good. But even when he dropped out of the DRS, he was still like uh, he still had me on the or he made me like push the car to the limit, because I didn't want him to get back within it, and it was pretty close all the way until the final couple of laps, really.
Yeah, no, definitely. And just listening to comments coming in here. Obviously, you've not driven much with Haas, but obviously you're now jumping in now. And obviously with your teammate not being there tonight, that was obviously really unfortunate. And it was going to be down to the wire between Haas and AlphaTauri, as it looks like it is going to go to the wire tonight. And obviously KLX was there at the front, but then obviously fell off. What was it like with the pressure of making those overtake moves coming into Sector 3 to the World Champions?
There wasn't really too much to it, to be honest. I think that Mercedes was quite sensible, and I think he understood that I wouldn't really fight him too much, especially not in the beginning or like early and mid stages of the race. So yeah, we kind of it's a difficult one because the DRS is so strong. So a couple of laps, I kind of almost turned the DRS off because I knew we would go side by side into that final corner, which wouldn't be ideal. And a couple of laps, I kind of went for it with the DRS anyways because I knew he had the sense to back out and go for it the next lap instead. But there were still a couple of moments where we actually had like some proper side by side racing. It was mostly into turn 1 and 2, to be honest, where we kind of went back at each other quite unexpectedly. But it was pretty enjoyable, to be fair.
Did he actually try to attempt to overtake you in the pits?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was, to be honest, because
We don't know either. We were like, "What are you doing?"
no,
He
it
threw
was.
his. We,
The TP mentioned that it may have been he may have outbraked himself and he's dived to the right to not.
no, it looked like an
Destroy
overtaking the pits. It did look like an overtaking the pits. It really did.
SJ's stirring.
No, it was weird because he backed out a lot during that safety car. Like he backed off, so he was like 5 seconds or so behind me. So then when I'm entering the pits, I'm going like obviously I'm going pretty slowly because it's probably the most stupid thing to do to catch a 5 second penalty under a safety car when there's no stress really. So I was going really slow into them pits, but then he just like came like almost like. I don't know, 200 miles per hour, like just going into the pits, you know. And I was surprised. Everything happened so quickly, so I didn't even realize what's happened until he was in front, you know. But yeah, he had to pay for it by that 5 seconds anyway, so it didn't matter. It didn't affect me too much really, and I didn't mind.
No, definitely, because obviously I think you don't. I didn't think you got any penalties tonight either, as well. So yeah, obviously throw back to 14 seconds of penalties, and like we was talking to Benjamin Cam as well, saying that with those penalties in Canada, it is one of those situations when you do start to get a 3, and then another 3, you never get back from it because it can just increase, and it's extremely difficult to get back. And especially if a safety car came out quite late, that would have definitely changed up the field. Obviously, going into next week, Australia, how are you feeling around that track?
I don't really fancy the track, to be honest. I think it's a track where it's just too easy to stick with each other, to be honest. The DRS is too strong and too like it appears, or it's too many DRS zones on the track, in my opinion. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to go for the win as always, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, well, I'll pass you over to Jake. Anything from you, Jake?
Well, mate, it was a brilliant race. You had honestly a brilliant battle, nearly going the entire race, mate. So it was great to see. Definitely looking forward to perhaps some more wins for you in the future.
Yeah, we'll see. I guess. So far, I'm not I'm not too disappointed with my results. I mean, Abu Dhabi wasn't ideal, but it was still a good team result. And then I've had 2 good individual ones now lately, so it's good.
Brilliant. Well, I hope you enjoy the Brazilian Grand Prix and have a great week. And we will see you next time in Australia.
Alrighty. So, thank you very much, everyone, for